Hey, Pastor John here, and I hope you are all doing well. I thought that I would go ahead and do a reflection on St. Patrick's Day because with our current crisis, St. Patrick's Day was sort of missed, and it's an important day, not for the green beer and not for the frolicking or the corned beef and cabbage. But St. Patrick had some good things to say, and I always like celebrating him. So a week later, and here we are on my post St. Patrick's Day reflection, and I even have my green beads on, even though I am practicing social distancing here in my office. But doesn't mean that we can't think about St. Patrick right now. I also have my little Irish blessing cross right in front of me, so it's got a little St. Patrick's Day party going on here. So with St. Patrick's Day, I always like to think about St. Patrick, Patrick who um, purportedly brought Christianity to Ireland, and he was sort of a Britanno Romano type person, which means that he was a Roman person, a British person growing up in Roman occupied Britain. He went through some hardships. He spent some time in forced servitude in Ireland and finally escaped, came back, and the legend is that he heard the people of Ireland calling back to him to come back and bring the good news with them. Um, so he did that and studied theology and became a bishop, and then went to Ireland where he supposedly drove out a bunch of saints and held up a shamrock as a trinity. So he has some good things, maybe not so good things with druids and driving out native belief systems, but they were sort of incorporated into sort of a Celtic brand of Christianity. So that was pretty neat. So for St. Patrick, I always like to do a prayer that is called the breastplate of St. Patrick, and it's sort of a body prayer that we do. It's a very long prayer. I only do the ending of it, but the way it goes is, and you can do hand gestures with it too. So I'll give that a try. All right, so we'll go Christ with me, Christ before me, Christ behind me, Christ in me, Christ beneath me, Christ above me, Christ on my right, Christ on my left, Christ when I lie down, Christ when I sit down, Christ when I arise, Christ in every heart that thinks of me, every mouth that speaks of me, every eye that sees me, and every ear that hears me. And so, what I love about this prayer is that it reminds us of the presence of divinity around us everywhere. It's in every person we meet, it's in ourselves, it's above us, below us, it's in all creation. And so, as you go forth uh, during this difficult time, I want you to think about um, the wonder of creation around you, the gift of divinity within you, the divinity in others beside you, and the strength to persevere and to get through this. So let us be grateful for that and celebrate this St. Patrick's Day. If you want to enjoy responsibly an adult beverage at home, raise a toast to St. Patrick, or you can do the same thing with sparkling water or juice. So, with that, peace, be well, um, I'm actually thinking of calling this channel uh, the pasteurization, like pasteurization. So tell me what you think of that. Like, subscribe, comment, and maybe I could end it with, "You've been pasteurized." So thank you very much and have a blessed day. Thank you.